do it live.
Wonder Boy.
We'll do it live.
Wonder Boy. All right, what is up, guys? Man, we already got 23 people in the house, and all we've done is hit go live.
Golly. Calm down.
What is up, guys?
Why are y'all so excited? What happened?
Was there a game?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't see. Y'all let us know what happened. Y'all. I guess because What's His Nuts won the Heisman Trophy.
What's His Nuts? That's your phrase?
Yeah, What's His Nuts won the Heisman Trophy.
I feel like there was a basketball game or something. But
of course, there's a lot of basketball games.
Yeah. What's good? So look at this. Tam was ready for this show. Check this out. That's what's up. So, this is DDP, joined again by Enyi Nduka.
What's up?
Not sure if I got to figure out a nickname for you now because this is becoming one of those weird dynamics.
What?
It's not as bad as when I was doing the show with Law and James and them, and they were, Big Game James, Law Nation, Producer G, and Derek. It's not quite there. I mean, your name is unique enough that it still kind of works by itself even, but
I guess.
Yeah.
I like it.
But
Thanks,
yes,
Mom.
at this point on this channel, no one calls me anything but DDP. So
yeah, I heard this guy was a celebrity yesterday at the Cowboys experience. I was like, oh my god, it's DDP.
Yeah.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, that was cool. I definitely had a few people come up to me and want to meet me, talk with me, and get photos with me, and I was like, I hadn't had that happen before, so it was kind of like looking around.
$5 a head.
I charged nothing. If anything, I had to pay them.
Get out of here! You charge $5 a head. He's like, "You want a picture with DDP? $5."
But please, they couldn't afford me. Anyway, let's get to it here. So,
dimple going on over here. What's going on?
You got a dimple going on?
I don't. This makes it look like I do over here.
Oh, the lighting. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So let's get right into it here. Mavericks, obviously, huge game last night, facing off with the Houston Rockets, who they beat earlier this season, beat their ass in Houston, and this was the rematch. Houston was ready for Luka this time.
With my group of friends, they said a pretty funny joke. I'm not gonna say it now because it's kind of something that you'll say amongst a group of friends that we do a league with, but it was really funny. But I didn't want to do it again last night. But let's just say last night was definitely a Hurricane Luka. Last night. Last night
was Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy, yeah. It was really fun.
Look,
he didn't have the best game. Honestly, he just.
There's Wonder Boy.
Okay. So one of the things that's cool about Luka is he definitely has the clutch mode, which is it doesn't really matter how good he's playing the whole game, but when it comes down to winning time,
he leads the league in clutch shooting.
Yeah. He finally overtook.
He's tied. He's tied with Victor Oladipo. Both are, I think, 63.6% in clutch shooting situations.
Who's that?
Who was it that had the stat, or who was it? Who was Victor Oladipo?
Who's Victor Oladipo?
Most improved player last year.
He's not Luka Doncic, so
you will put a little respect on the name.
I love Victor.
Quick shout out here first in the house, Gleh. Followed very close by Armin. What's good?
Here we
go. No worries on the language. That's one of the situations I will allow it. Young Onyx, what's good? Daniel Mezzo, what are you doing, man? You're at the Cowboy game. You're watching the show.
You're on like freaking sweets, bro.
I appreciate it. Appreciate the love for sure. But
hey, man, how about
I was like showing Enyi like your photo like at the game, and then here you are watching the stream 30 minutes later.
Hopefully the Cowboys are just as entertaining as Luka was last night.
Hello to you, T. Yuli.
Who's that?
We had this last time when we were discussing. You're like, what language is that? Was good. Genius. Yes, I like to think I am, but I missed the context of in what way I am. But I'm good all the same, taking the credit. So AlJazz999. Let's see. Hairlock, what's good? Let me see here. Does he have the best step back in the world or what? It's like his signature move in WWE. When it happens, you know it's over. I dig it, man. That does feel like a finishing move a lot of the time here.
Yep.
And what I love, too, is the mirror as the thumbnail shows above Enyi's head over there. The kind of mirroring of Dirk, and, he's got his... I don't know if you would call it like the European threes symbol or whatever.
I usually do.
Yeah, Luka doing basically the same hand motion. Very, very cool photograph, whoever initially snapped that, and I just kind of stacked the two in this way.
Passing the torch.
Yep, for sure.
Ultimate passing the torch.
Yeah, Luka's step back is absolutely his signature move, and 63-6. I had that right. Best clutch field goal percentage in this season.
Jared Allen
15%. 15 attempts.
That's funny.
Yeah, man, it's insane. And what I love too is even though Luka was having a rough game before that, as you said, he came through in the clutch.
Yep.
And after the game, this is from Bobby Corrala. His quote after the game was awesome too. So this is him saying on Twitter, after the game, Doncic said he wasn't having a good game before his 11-0 run. Did the end of the game change his mind or his overall assessment of his performance? Luka answers, no, not at all. Just a couple good shots. That's it. He said if he'd been playing better earlier, his late game heroics wouldn't have been needed. Which is really interesting perspective for a 19-year-old.
That's just such a freaking G thing to say, bro.
I wouldn't even say that right now. I'd be like, yeah, man. I mean, all that matters is the end result.
Yeah, exactly. It was winning time. I was just playing games with them at the beginning.
I'd be like, shit, you know what DP do?
I want to call, yeah, exactly. I want to call out something that he did. I think it was after his first step back 3-pointer. Look how when he was walking back on defense, I think they called the timer or something. But look at what he did. He was like a. It was like a...
You're talking the strumming motion?
No, not the strum. That was after the second one. It was like, all right, I'm on fire. But the first one was like, freaking finally you making it through. Like,
yeah.
God dang it, dude.
Get it right, Luka.
Yeah, he looked like he was angry with himself. It was like, bro, like, he was playing a terrible game. So, even though he's making the shot, like, his mind is on winning the game, that he knows that he wasn't playing a very good game last night. He didn't have a very good ball. I think, what did he shoot? Like,
you got the stats pulled up there. So, pull up the stats. Yeah, and one thing with Luka, he's had a couple rough games in a row before.
Water provided by DDP.
Yeah, that's something to advertise. He had a couple rough games in a row before this one, and really before he works his way out of the slump at the end, you're kind of feeling like maybe he's not hitting like a mini rookie wall, not a major one, but in EuroLeague. They don't play these back-to-backs. And that's why on the second night of a back-to-back, Luka tends to have his lesser games. Yeah. It's just because he hasn't adapted to it yet. It's more physically demanding.
So he shot 7 for 17 yesterday, which is...
But he hits his last 4 shots or whatever. Exactly. So, yeah.
So, I mean, hey, when there's a time to play and there's a time to win. And good thing Luka Doncic got those times in sync.
Yeah.
Man, he went crazy, though. I didn't see it live. I was at my nephew's...
Shameful.
1-year-old birthday party. I was trying to watch it on my phone.
The kid will have more of those.
Yeah. That was my attitude. I was like, I really just want to go and watch the game. But anyway, I was trying to watch it. The service was really bad, so I just went to just phone the score. And I saw it just go from like, it was 102 to, 97. And the next thing you know, it was 102 to 100. Yeah. Then 102 to 102. I'm like, what the crap is going on? And then I saw 105 and 102. I'm like, what the crap? And I'm looking at my phone, go through Twitter. Everyone's like, Luka, Luka Magic, and stuff. Everyone's going crazy.
I liked
Mavs Twitter is really fun this year. I'm not gonna lie. Mavs Twitter is really fun. Mavs Facebook.
I think everyone's coming around on that.
Hopefully, I haven't been.
You've certainly had the people saying Rick needs to be fired. They've gone quiet and disappeared. That's good. And I think even Dennis Smith is starting to get a little bit more love lately. Yep. There were plenty of people lamenting his recent absence as he's out with his wrist injury. So it's good to see that finally kind of turning a little bit. I like to think we had some influence there. But yeah, man, Luka, as Brennan Scala, our friend and everything, mentioned
high school,
as he texted me during that, and I liked his assessment. It was just simple and to the point. He said Luka went God mode, basically. Super Saiyan God mode in that moment, and just put the game away, put it on his back and put it away. I also like
rookies don't do that, by the way.
No, they don't.
Rookies
his usage rate is in clutch time is insanely high too. I think Donovan Mitchell last year had a higher rate, but I mean it's among the highest in the last 5 years. And again, look at the sample size. We're still less than 25 games in at this point. 13 and 11 is the record. Yeah, 13 and 11. Yeah, so they're currently the 8th seed in the West, and it's interesting. I liked as well some of the context. People they circle back every now and then whenever Luka does something, and they look at the Hawks really traded Luka Doncic. Rob Perez on Twitter. I like this tweet he had after the game. He said, every time Luka Doncic goes berserk, I know Kings and Hawks fans sitting at home scrolling past highlights on the timeline with the same ferocity when you see your ex looking happier than ever in their new relationship. That's pretty spot on, I feel. Like, it is insane.
I'm beginning to feel bad for the Hawks, honestly.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. They took an OU player, one of the best OU players in years, and I'm still looking at it like, hey, salute to our new subscriber. And I'm still looking at it like, I said on draft night, I didn't think that was the right call. It's like, you had the perfect pick. Yeah. What are you doing? That's outthinking yourself.
It'll get.
Trae Young will be good. Yeah. I don't think he'll be bad, but you passed on a transcendent player, I feel, in favor of a very good player.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, we're seeing like immediate returns in our investment from Luka. Like,
yes, absolutely.
We're already more than halfway to the win total that we had last year. We're less than a quarter of the season in.
Yep. Like I said earlier, we're the current 8 seed in the race and everything too.
Exactly. And of course, DeAndre has had some effect to that as well. And of course,
he's been playing better. I feel
Maxi playing better also has that effect. Our bench as a whole has had that effect. But Luka Doncic is one of the main reasons.
Luka is that dude.
He's that dude.
So let's see here. Run through some of his. Shout out to JJ. What up, Glare? Let's see. Tam, what's good? Excited to hear our thoughts on the game. Yeah, appreciate it. Thoughts, all of them.
All of the thoughts.
Let's see here. Koshkov told Server to draft Doncic, but he said nah. That's what it seems like. Again, they got their own system in Atlanta for what they wanted to do.
Wait, say that again. Sorry, I was...
right here, Armin.
Told Server to draft Doncic.
Tickets for Mavs game, $85. Plane ticket from Slovenia to Dallas, $480. Seeing Harden's face after realizing rookie just schooled him again, priceless. Bruh, that is legit.
That is legit.
That is legit there, man. Awesome game for you to get to go to for sure. He turned it on late, but man.
Slovenia to Dallas is like $480? That's not bad.
Yeah, I would have thought more, but yeah. No, that's cool though, and I like how he put it in our metric system for me to understand.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That one flew over our heads.
Yeah, I would have been like, how much is that? Sounds like a lot. Let's see here. What's good? How would I say this name here?
I don't know.
Nine Sifra? I feel like it's a playoff like Africa, maybe? Nine Sifra? I don't know. What's good? Hi, what's up?
Michi, you got lucky. I'm going to watch him.
Warriors, yep.
I'm trying to take my whole family. I have a big chunk of my family coming down for Christmas. I'm trying to go to the Mavericks Thunder game on the 30th this month. So wish me luck. Trying to get that all together because it's like herding cats with my family. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Big game.
Indeed. Let's see here. As you can also see above again, this Wednesday, we've got... Stop breaking the fourth wall. As the camera chooses now to refocus and hopefully find focus again at some point.
Did I do that?
You did something. I don't know what you did. I'll fix it. But there it goes. So we've got our Mavericks watch party this Wednesday, December 12th. We are going to be live at Mexi-Go restaurant in Allen, Texas. We're going to do a pre-game live stream first, just talking about the game, and then we're going to be hanging out, live streaming, and commentating throughout the game. This is Doncic v. Young 2. I've been promoting this and everything on Facebook. If you want to RSVP, come out, hang out with us. The link is on Facebook. It's also in the description below. Let me move my hand actually on camera. In the description below. So you can come hang out with us. We'll be watching. We'll be there until pretty much close that night.
Yeah.
And if you want to jump on the broadcast with us, you're more than welcome to. We'll also have a little bit of merch there for sale as
Bring
well.
Out the shirt.
Yeah, here's some of these shirts here. We got some Dallas Prospect merch that will be in the house as well.
Some good workout shirts y'all can wear, represent while you guys are getting your sweat on.
Yep. Speaking of new Dallas Prospect merch, we've actually launched our official merch store.
Hey!
You want to represent the Dallas Prospect? Go to represent.com.
Represent. There you go.
Yep. Represent.com/store/the-Dallas-Prospect. Yeah, check it out. For instance, the shirts I have referenced before, Luka Legend, now available for sale. We've already had some orders.
We specifically waited for that game. We knew that game was going to happen, so we're like, let's hold off.
Yep.
And we're going to make the shirts available to after when he goes on 11 or run by himself.
I'm hoping, because I've got one as well for the Luka Legend coming to me. I'm hoping it gets here in time for me to wear it for the stream that night.
Yeah.
If not, it might show up like the day after with my luck. There it goes. Oh, it's back good. But yes, so we have our merch store. If you want to represent Dallas Prospect, that's the place to go. We will be rolling out frequent designs. Man, we got 72 people in the house.
Hey, people are excited. Woo! They just watched that game yesterday, and they're like, "Bruh, I gotta watch some Mavs talk. Luka Doncic is the real deal. He's not a real rookie. That man's a grown ass man. He's
a rookie in the technical sense.
In the technical sense, yes, but he don't play like one. What rookie says we're down by 6. Well, how much were they down by? It was down by like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, yeah.
With like 2 or something minutes left. Where he says, "I'm having a terrible game, but you know what?
Luka,
give me the damn ball."
Luka
anyway.
hits that Ric Flair.
Woo! Like what team does that too? You're down. I look like what's his name from the Chappelle Show?
Yeah.
Your team is down. Your guy isn't playing well. Your rookie, but they're gonna give him the ball and pretty much get out of his way at the end of the game.
That's what I'm saying. His clutch usage rate is absurd for a rookie. Donovan Mitchell had a higher rate last year, but I mean that was over the course of a whole season. You got to think that percentage went up as it went on, and the same will probably happen for Luka. He is the closer at this point.
He is the guy.
I see. Where'd it go? Gled had a comment before again, echoing how when you go, Dennis doesn't play. How when he goes, it's Luka that doesn't play. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
So glad you're no longer allowed
to talking all that noise.
Yeah, to go to Mavs games anymore. Even though we got the win, though, I'm sure you had fun. Did you have fun?
That was a damn good game. Even though, the Clippers game.
Game clinching.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, and then he's missed a couple games since then, which is unfortunate.
He was doing a lot of things with that wrist. So I'm just like, I thought that wrist was hurt, bro.
He hasn't been shooting outside much for a little bit.
No, he hasn't been. But
and that was one of the signs.
He was dunking like when he dunked. I forgot which team it was, but he used his right hand, and I was like, I thought your wrist was hurt. Nothing will hurt your wrist more than freaking throwing it down like that.
Let's
and then
see
his block was with his right hand as well.
Kevin McHale compared Luka to Larry Bird. He would know. And hey, that was my before the season started. That was the comparison I was making.
Kevin McHale, he did compare him to Larry Bird.
Yep.
The guys from Pardon the Interruption initially said Larry Bird,
and then flipped it to Magic, right?
Yeah.
That's two very good people to be compared to.
Exactly.
Man.
Like they said, I know you said Larry Bird, but that's too easy. He's more Magic Johnson. I was like, golly, all right. What else? I know Bill Simmons has been going crazy. Everyone has woken up is what's happened. Now everyone's talking about him. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. For some reason, like I've been like looking on YouTube just to check like national media to see what their thoughts on Luka. And I haven't been getting much, but all of a sudden it all started flooding in.
Oh yeah.
There was like, this is what NBA Game Time or whatever. This is what they're saying about Luka and stuff like that. It's all been really good things and stuff like that. So
shout out to Rough Reven. What's good? Let's see here. Computer's locking up slightly, but we're still streaming, so just talk even if it's lagging.
Oh, my bad. Okay, where we at?
We were just talking about Ruben's comment here, Kevin McHale and Luka Larry Bird.
Yeah, he is Larry. He's anything he wants to be.
Not one, not two, not no. Let's hold on that.
Easy.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Greetings to all Luka believers. What's be realistic? Not rings, but playoffs for sure.
Even that, I still say. Let's not put the what's the cart before the horse, that expression. Like, this team is very good. They're very promising. I feel very good about where they can potentially be. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we have to see how things continue to develop for them, and if they can hold on. Eventually, Luka.
There's like a big clump of people in the middle.
Plug the event one more time. Yeah. Look at that badass graphic.
Ding ding ding! Let's get ready to rumble. I can't say that, can we?
No, you're good.
I think that's copyrighted.
Probably, but it's not the sound drop.
Let's get ready to play basketball. Wait, what are you doing?
Why are you the way that you are?
Luka!
I like how you don't even hear the drop. You just see me pushing buttons, and you're like, what are you doing?
I'm curious.
Let's see here.
Anyway,
Oh, speaking of the merch line, I guess should I throw up our new model of sorts here?
Yes.
So this is our friend Andrea modeling it. We know her as well from high school, and she was gracious enough to model some of our merch.
Yep.
Fear for everyone that pauses the video. But yes.
I need more water.
Yes, so Dallas Prospect merch is now available. I'm going to not linger too long on this because I don't want to send off that vibe.
Yeah.
But she said she wanted to model a shirt. I didn't exactly anticipate that, but I was like, awesome. All right.
What if we got Luka's mom to model our shirts?
Don't raise my hopes and dreams. Oh, man. Let's see here. Cornbread, what's good? What do we need to add to this team? What do we need to add to this team? Man, I love what we're getting from Dodo. He is a true 3-and-D guy at this point. I would like to find a little bit more depth at the center position because we're playing Maxi in those minutes. I know we have Sala, but that's really like a bottom of the bench energy guy or foul trouble guy.
Yep.
What do we need right now? I would say that's the main thing because we got pretty good. We have great depth in the backcourt. It's just the front court that's a little thin.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, if we can probably add in another. I don't know, honestly, we need something. I mean, honestly, we just need to take what we have and just get better people.
Yeah,
we
need to add a few more 38% 3-point shooters. Those aren't that easy to find. The fact that we have, I think now it's 2. We had 3.
Yeah.
Dennis has slipped a little bit. At 38. That might still be Dennis.
He's still, but his shotting has fallen down since he got
the wrist.
He's
not shooting as much from outside anymore. Let's see. I live in Florida now, but coming to Dallas for Christmas, and I'm going to the Mavs Pelicans game. Oh, going to Mavs at Pelicans. Hopefully, it goes better than the last one did.
Pelicans at Mavs.
Oh, Pelicans at Mavs. Hopefully that goes better than the last one did because that was a beatdown. And again, second night of a back-to-back. I did a preview piece for Dallas Sports Fanatic on that. And as I'm going through the numbers, I'm like, I was writing them all out in the article, and then I was like, wait, but it's the second night of a back-to-back. Let me refer to stats, and that's it. I was like, oh, this is way worse. It was comparing that and the fact that, hey, at home this year, Dallas has now won 9 games in a row. They haven't done that since 14-15, I think. Yeah. And
we need to get better at winning games on the road, though.
We're terrible on the road. And that was one of the things I mentioned in the article. At the time, we had won 10 of 11 at home this season. Of course, I was at the frickin' one we lost.
Yeah, of course.
What's up with that? The Knicks game? Hey, I was at rock bottom, so you know I was here the whole time.
I was there.
I was here when we went to 2-7. Yeah, you were there as well.
Yeah,
we were there when they were 2-7. So we know the hard time.
I was there when they lost to Atlanta game 1 last year. That was fun.
Yeah. So we were there for those moments, and they were at the time. Now it's 11 of 12 at home, but on the road it was like the polar opposite. It was like lost, I think 10 of 12 on the road at this point. So it's polar opposite. If they can ever figure out the road, then I'll feel like they can be a legit playoff team. But if you can't win at all on the road, you might be able to sneak into the playoffs, but you're definitely not going to do anything else. So let's see here. What up, Ranger King? He's talking about the event. So on the Facebook link, 6 people have said they're going. 35 are interested. If you haven't signed up already, click the link in the description. Also, yeah, man, guys, like this video if you haven't already. There you go. Cha-cha. Subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Hit that like button. Smash that like button, as people would like to say.
Poke Derek on Facebook.
Why are you the way that you
are? Do people poke people on Facebook anymore?
I don't think that's a thing anymore, but I actually think I heard the functionality is still there, but it's like not a button that's like on the front end of the code shown. So it's something like that.
Old school Facebook talk.
Yeah. Let's see. Don't let CP3 off the hook. He missed 2 free throws. He did. Yeah, he missed a couple of critical. I like that. I think he's talking about the model picture. That's a great logo. I have heard that actually. People looking at that photo like, I never realized how awesome your logo is. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Yes, Chris Paul though did miss 2 critical free throws.
People, that's crazy.
James Harden also airballed a 3-pointer with like a minute 7 left.
We got to shout out some other Mavericks too. Wes Matthews played a hell of a game yesterday.
He did.
As much as crap as we gave him,
He's been doing better, but I think it's because he's adjusted and like kind of figured out what his new role is at this point.
So maybe he was talking to what's his nuts about
Donnie about that. Yeah. And hey, like, that was after the Knicks game.
Yeah,
that was the rock bottom.
You're welcome, people.
And then when we talked about that the next day, people said we were kicking up nothing, and I'm like, what are we kicking up? It's something that happened, and it's something they acknowledged happened,
and it's something that they fixed. You gotta realize that there is a problem before you can fix it, people. And they did.
Dorian is also my favorite player, him and Kleber. Yeah, man, Kleber has been great for them. Dodo is awesome. He's a true 3-and-D player this year. You're curious what he could have been last year because he only played like 20-something games because of a knee issue.
He's going to be a free agent this year.
Restricted free agent.
Restricted.
And so will Kleber, right?
Yeah, he's going
to. Yeah, they're gonna at the very least match. They're not letting those two guys get away. Kleber is the best plus-minus player they have on the team right now, I think.
Yeah. And then also, shout out to Jalen Brunson. 14 points yesterday.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Brunson was strong in his first start.
Yes, he was. Let's look at his numbers.
Pull up his stat line, yeah.
14 points, 3 assists, 3 steals. He was 7 for 9. Oh, that's pretty good. And then he did not make a 3-pointer yesterday, but still really good. Plus 11.
Plus 11, okay. Hey, he was going toe-to-toe with Chris Paul, and he had the backdoor cut at the end of the game in that critical moment.
Yeah, great
and that was a great pass. Oh, no. I see it says, this graphic says we got big game on the line. We don't. The great pass, too, from DeAndre, man. That was top-notch because he got caught in no man's land at the free throw line. I'm like, he's not about to shoot this, but he's got to do something because no one's open. So, yes, very, very big performance from the Mavericks. At home, man, they are about as good as it gets. I don't know. I think they might have the best win percentage at home. I don't think anyone's unbeaten in this season.
Yeah, they can go toe-to-toe with any team at their place, but they still need to work on...
Except for those pesky New York Knicks.
Oh, God. That is true.
Don't get to face them at home again, unfortunately.
But they do need to figure out to win games on the road.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson, I like this mention too. Brunson's a baller, love that dude. Hey, we said after the draft he was one of the steals of the draft. I mean, again, we've pointed this out. We talked about how we still haven't seen him yet, but Ray Spalding, we said ultimately would be reviewed, looked back on as a major steal from this draft.
He's doing pretty good.
And I think he will be. He just needs a little time to develop. I think you'll see him later in the season. If they keep winning like this, maybe not as much, because Rick's going to want to trust the guys that have gotten him there to that point.
Yep.
But I think his future is still bright, and to get him, I think like the 54th pick out of 60 or something like that, or 56.
56, that's why his number was 56.
Gotcha. So 56th pick in the draft to get him there is awesome. But as far as an immediate contributor, Brunson, man, that was huge.
Yeah,
he does not look like the 33rd best player in that draft right now.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has pedigree. He was a, what was it?
2-time national champion, AP Player of the Year.
Yeah. I mean, that was a reason.
McDonald's All-American. Like,
that was
he's
the
done
reason
it all.
why we picked him up, because we wanted to change the culture.
Where is the Daryl Macon love?
He has been tearing it up on the G League, though.
He has.
Yeah, he has.
Rangers King likes to call him Daryl Macon Bacon or something like that. Cooking up. No. What is it you say,
Crispy
Max?
Bacon, I don't know.
He says like making bacon. No, like Macon's cooking up bacon, something like that. Something to that effect. There's a bacon pun in there. He said it a couple times. He's gonna be mad that I botched it for him. Let me see here. Porzingis is taking that 5-year deal for sure. Yeah, I think Porzingis is going to be staying, unfortunately. I do think the Knicks have put some decent stuff together. I would love to see him come available. That's not to say, hey, he ends up here. Would I love to have him? Absolutely. But does that mean he will? Probably not, and he'll probably stay. Most of the time, teams, because of... If it's a guy's like first big contract, it's usually the team is able to money whip him into staying.
But what rookies have you seen in the league? Because it's going to be his first extension, right? Or Porzingis' first.
His first big deal for sure.
Yeah, and they generally.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the players don't leave. It has to be a terrible situation for them.
Right. Let's see. Rough Reven. I don't think we need Mahimi as a backup center with Maxi playing so well, but OPJ would be really nice to the wing. Porter.
Oh, Otto Porter Jr. Okay.
Yeah. I like Porter Jr. Though. I like him a lot. He's got a big contract though, and getting him would be tough because you'd have to give up stuff you don't really want to give up.
Yeah.
So I feel like you lose depth. This was the analysis I liked. Is he better than what you're giving up? Yes, but you're giving up a lot of your depth in favor of an upgrade to your starting lineup, and your bench is your best unit right now.
Yeah, if you look at our plus and minuses, I think all our starters are probably net negative or something like that.
I think Luka, negative. Yes, Luka is the highest rated, but yes,
yeah, he's in the negative. Our bench is all in the positive, and that's what really keeps us in games.
Yeah.
So we don't want to give up too much of the bench. Honestly, they're a really big part of our success right now. But in the spirit of getting better, I mean, depending on the offer, we just gotta take a closer look at it. Definitely not willing to give up too much though.
Yeah,
in terms of bench people.
Yeah, I would agree on that. Especially with the chemistry you've got right now, it's really, really good.
Yep.
Let's see here. Brunson's playing like a crafty vet. Yes, he is. Let me scroll down.
Daryl making 21.4 points a game in the G League.
Say that a little louder.
So Daryl Macon shooting 20 or scoring 21.4 points a game in the G League, 6.4 assists in the G League. What's he shooting from?
There it is. Crispy Macon buckets.
He's shooting 31% from three though.
Yeah,
Crispy Macon buckets.
That's what it is. Yeah. I think the only reason Jalen was drafted so high is because he doesn't have drafted in high as in like the second round, like high number wise. It's because he doesn't have elite athletic ability, and yeah, he's got a high basketball IQ, and he knows how to play in the clutch. He's definitely got value. I would have said he was still worthy of a first round pick, but I would have said probably not a lottery pick. I would have said probably in the mid-20s.
Yeah.
But to still get him at 33, I think is great. Because sometimes you don't have to have the elite athleticism. Look at Luka. He's got athleticism, but he's not elite in that regard. He's crafty. He has a high basketball IQ.
How many players in this league don't have the athletic?
That are like stars?
Yeah,
I mean,
stars. Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of them.
James Harden. He's not.
No, Harden's a good example. And that's why
I
I heard people making the comparison in terms of where his game is at right now, that Luka is a little bit like a James Harden in that way.
Yep.
And it's not a bad comparison, especially defensively. But yeah, if that's his career trajectory, I'm happy.
That would not be
if you're telling me we're getting an MVP eventually in Luka, I'm thrilled. I mean, he might have a case for making the All-Star game this year, even with as stacked as the West is.
Yeah, he can. He can. Definitely, we need to start a movement to try to get Luka into the
All-Star game.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of those going for sure. Lots of these campaigns that we start. I'm still about getting a little bit more Ryan Brokov on the team. I'm going to be rolling out a new design here soon.
What do you think?
It'll be hashtag go for broke, but it's going to be spelled like he spells it. Yeah,
exactly.
Go for broke, something like that. Yeah, we need to get a little bit more Ryan Brokov in our lives. Dougie McBuckets, man. That's the past, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm moving on. He's playing well in Indiana, though, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. If Minnesota would let go of Rose, they're not letting go of Rose.
You kidding me?
And even
we don't need any more guards.
Yeah, our backcourt is so flush at this point. We don't need to worry about that. Would Rose be sweet to have? Sure.
Yeah.
But you don't know how he would work within this offense and how it would affect
other
guys that need the ball. Oh, I'm happy for him too. I'm just saying he doesn't fit here. No. If you remember, it was like last year that there was talk of him coming to Dallas.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, Rose killing it from three, 45% on threes. Is that his percentage?
I think within a span.
It's got to be a span or something, but we'll look it up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rangers King, which is why we need our trade. Which is why we need to trade our bad starters that are playing well in the moment and are expiring, aka Wes and DJ, for a guy like Porter who is ridiculously good. My problem with trading DeAndre Jordan is you got nothing at center behind him. You got Salah Mejri and Kleba. That's what you got. So trading DeAndre, I don't think is the best bet right now. I know that there are people that would disagree, but I think if you want to make playoffs, that's definitely a disastrous thing to do because it's not like you're trading him for a great center in return that would fill that void for you. Wes, I agree. Wes, they need to trade by the deadline because he's got value to a team. He's playing very well this year, and a team that, like, if Houston wasn't so bad, if they were going to be more of a threat come playoff time like last year,
yeah,
like take last year's Houston team. put them coming up on the deadline, you know they would have been knocking on the door for like a Wes Matthews. But he wasn't expiring.
Yeah, exactly. We need to be looking at teams who are contending and that need that 3-point shot.
Yeah, 3 and D, although the D isn't that great anymore. That's what she said.
No, he's been playing. He's been pretty good on defense. He's been. You saw him shut down James Harden a couple of times.
I don't have a good drop for that. I was trying to find it. It took too long anyway.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Who am I looking for?
You were looking up D-Rose 3-point percentage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Let's see. He would fit our starters way better because he's a far better defender. Talking about Porter. Yeah, he would. From comments I've read, but lucky, overrated white boy.
You gotta.
Who are we talking about? Lucky, overrated white boy?
You gotta realize.
Oh, Luka? You saying Luka is an overrated white boy? I think he's saying that's what he's read. No, people are just gonna hate. You look at Luka's highlights and his stats and the things he's. It is 45?
46.
46%. All right. Damn. That would be nice.
47, actually. He's
46.9. Yeah. Jeez. I wonder how many he's shot, though. Like, how many attempts. But all the same, it's not even going to be a possible thing anyway. How dare you say Maxi is nothing, a versatile killing machine. Stop this slander. I don't think I said Maxi is nothing. I said I don't want to lose. I don't want to make him my starting center, and that's not a good step down from DeAndre. Now, he's a good shot blocker. I love Maxi. I want him to play a role, but if he's all you got at center, and Dirk is not my backup center, Max, I'm not liking that. Dirk's like the specialty lineup you throw out there if he's your center.
At this point, Dirk is.
But yeah, on the Luka overrated thing, I think that's just a hater perception people have that they want to discredit him.
It's probably like a Suns fan or
or Kings or Hawks,
yeah.
Or they'll talk about how he might score 21, but he gives up 30 or something like that. No one says that about Harden.
No. I think Luka's defense is better than Harden's too.
Yeah, I mean in some ways for sure. And if that guy can still win MVP with it, then who's to say Luka can't eventually?
What's his dude's face that said Luka was a second round pick? I forgot his name, but whatever. He was probably the person saying that over the boy.
Gotcha.
As he's hanging on.
Who is more entertaining than Luka right now in the entire league?
Nobody.
Is there anybody more exciting? Luka's got all the hype and buzz.
The reason why,
and most nights he backs it up. He has had some bad games.
Yeah, I would definitely vote Luka only because everybody else that can possibly be more entertaining, we have seen it before. Like Steph or something like that. It's like we've seen Steph do Steph things. We've seen KD do KD things. We've seen LeBron. We've lived through LeBron doing
Jimmy
LeBron
Butler's
things.
been hitting a bunch of big game winning
shots.
shots.
But Luka's like the
D-Rose would maybe be the highlight thing because of the cycle. But even he's had big moments. But it seems like it's been a minute since I've heard him do something crazy.
Yeah, Luka definitely because he's like the new shiny new toy in the league. Yeah, seeing him do whatever he's doing. He's only 19 and
right.
He's leading the team going 11-0 by himself. Like no one's doing that. So I would definitely vote for Luka as most entertaining player. Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I think so. Rose can play off ball or on ball. Yeah, he's good, but again, it's not even feasible. So not gonna worry about that. Let's see here. Matthews needs just to play his role, run around, spread the floor, shoot the three, and play D. That's all. When he does that, we're good. I agree, Marcus. Let's see.
Paul Rose.
Cleve is one of the best backup big men in the league for sure. He's got a lot of value. Yeah. Again, I feel like you're hitting the nail on the head though. Best backup. Yeah. If I had to start him for 82 games, I would not feel that strong about it because you have no depth. He's great coming off the bench and what he can bring to it. He's great when he gets a solid number of minutes and everything.
He's doing good up against other teams.
But when you're having to put him on, Anthony Davis or someone like that for the majority of games, it's not going to feel so good.
That's the guy's name.
Yeah.
Rashad Phillips.
Nice.
You just gotta look at his Twitter just to give yourself a laugh. First of all, he's on super on Trae Young's jockstrap.
Yeah, I remember you showing me his tweet last Sunday. The one talking about Luka or whatever.
I forgot what he said.
I forget exactly what it said, but it was a really bad take.
He was like, I'm not gonna draft Luka till like the second round or something like that.
Yoda said the Luka slander. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's his nickname. And if you look at his Twitter, he strokes his ego like, bro, like, chill out, dude. Like, we get it. You're an insider and you're a draft guru and whatever. You don't need to be saying that about yourself. That's kind of a red flag that you're not what you're saying you are.
It's like the people that call themselves a genius.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh, shit, I did that this show.
Well, I mean, wow.
Is another bad take?
No, Mark Sanchez just got benched.
For what? A bag of peanuts? All right. It's fun for people to watch Luka because even when he's bad, it's entertaining because a lot of people want that to happen. They want to say he's a bust. Yeah, in most bad games he's had, he still had the defining moment where whether it's like a crazy step back three or just some play he makes where you're like, okay, it wasn't here tonight overall, but damn, that is nice.
The first time he played the Lakers, it wasn't particularly a good game for the Lakers, but he still hit that clutch shot at the end.
Yep.
So, I mean, he's able to, pull himself out of whatever crap he's in and make some plays. Dwight Powell and Dirk isn't good.
He's still arguing with me regarding if we traded DeAndre and made Dwight Powell and Dirk like that rotation, like Kleba, Dirk, Powell. I still say
we had that last year. And 24 wins.
I still say that I'd probably hang on to DeAndre through this year.
Look, if you're
not everything is an immediate turnaround and flip. In like a trade scenario or something.
You guys got to realize we're not playing 2K.
Yeah, we don't have that ability.
And if our goal was to make the playoffs, you can't necessarily trade a guy like DeAndre Jordan who just got you 20 rebounds a game. Who was the last guy?
His stock is up.
Yeah, other than DeAndre Jordan, who else is getting you 20 rebounds? You got to realize for how many years that's been the Mavericks' worst stat. There probably somewhere
biggest weakness.
Yeah, somewhere towards the bottom, probably if not the bottom in terms of rebounding. And we finally got someone that can actually help us with that. To go ahead and try to flip him for something else, it's. I mean,
wait, I got to drop for this. You're not gonna hear it though. So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So I mean, we got to slow roll a little bit. We got to enjoy the good times as we are right now. And I get it. We are excited, and we're trying to construct ourselves.
Well, we're that exciting young team that, I mean, we're not young overall. We're like the third oldest roster. But like in terms of the core of the team, it's a young, promising core. And we're in that moment where we're seeing how it's taking shape and how it can continue to build and what it might become. And that's the exciting part. So it's it's the what if period.
Yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to trust our front office. We need to just...
I think Donnie in particular has earned that.
Yeah, he has. With all these moves that he's making... just gotta trust him. I mean, we might swing and we might miss a free agency, but we have recovered. We've recovered with worse pieces than we have right now. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be tripping, and I'm not gonna be calling for trades or anything. If we can get something good for Wes, awesome. If not, he's still playing well and he's still expiring. So I mean, yes, we want to make playoffs. Yes, we want to make this team good. There's really no pressure on either side to do something crazy just yet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So just sit back, enjoy the team. They're probably
they're one of the more exciting teams for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And the bench is still slipping by people where they know that that's a strength of the team, but
that's why
they're underestimating the bench, and
that's why they started Jalen Brunson yesterday instead of JJ.
Yeah.
They want JJ to come off the bench.
They
want Devin Harris. I mean, if you realize, that's the contrast of our team. Our starters are all pretty young. I mean, you got Dennis, 21, Luka, 19.
Yeah.
Wes is our oldest guy. He's probably 33, I think, something like that.
Wes, I think he's 32, turns 33 later in the year, maybe.
Harrison Barnes is 26. DeAndre Jordan's 30. And then our bench, that's where most of our old guys are because
Devin, JJ,
because we want to be able to use the savviness of our bench to take advantage of the other team's bench, and then also what's that? He's taking Porter.
Ranger King was just talking about Porter and the value of adding him, which I agree. There's value in adding him, and I guess because it's the third time.
And then also too,
someone's just jabbing. It's fun.
So at the same time, we the Wizards have to agree on that trade too. I don't think they would want
DeAndre for Porter.
Yeah, I don't think they want.
I mean, Dwight still hasn't played really this year, but they're so far away. Why would they want to? Well, it's a 1-year expiring deal, I guess.
For Dwight, yeah.
But they're going to want to get rid of Dwight. They're not going to want to have Dwight and DeAndre, even if Dwight can't play. Of course, I don't know what Dwight's contract situation is. And I don't know.
Like I said, we can toss out. We can toss out all these.
And maybe as we get closer to the deadline, we do like a show based around free agency discussions and things like that,
and potential trades and stuff like that. It's still a long time before February, and stuff usually happens from now.
I'm curious, and this is thinking out loud. And guys in the comments, let me know, what would you guys think if we set up for Dallas Prospect like a Discord server where it's like they would basically have the ability to message us on the app, and we could talk about things and like do things like vote on like a particular show or something they want to see, whether it's like a show based around like free agency discussions or us to kind of discuss what ifs or whatever like that, something to that effect, and where you guys can communicate with us a little more openly, freely if you like. What would you think of doing that? I've kicked around that idea for a while and I just haven't done it yet because I didn't know what kind of demand there would be, but as we're talking about some of these hypotheticals, it felt like a time to bring it up again.
Yeah. So I mean, just to keep in mind that every time we talk about these trades that we want to do, we gotta realize that it's the other team that also has to agree on these trades. We just can't do no user override or whatever like 2K. And I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun to do it, but let's not drive ourselves crazy doing it.
No, I agree. It's too early to talk about that because there aren't a lot of big deals going on.
Closer to the trade deadline.
What's the big deal that's happened so far? Matthew Dellavedova?
What's it? Dude, Jimmy Butler.
Okay, well that's different. That was like in the first month of the season because they had to. I'm
yeah.
talking about like right now.
Hey man, that was a good trade. I'm sorry. For the Bucks to get George Hill.
Dellavedova, you're going back to that one.
Yeah. That's a not bad.
Yeah, no.
That's a good backup point guard they can get because they have Bledsoe starting.
Yeah, no, I agree. But the point is, you're not going to see like blockbuster type stuff happening right now, and a deal for like Porter. Porter for DeAndre would be one of those. I'm sure the Wiz would love to lose that Mahimi contract. Yeah, they would, and that's again one that we can talk about a little bit as well. There's big game in G at the Cowboy game as well. But we'll definitely get into that more. 91 people now. I had a feeling that was locking up a little bit. Again, guys, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already.
Camera.
Yeah, I need to. Honestly, that's one of the things I need to invest in next is like upgrading like the processing power of my laptop. Cause
support us on Patreon.
Sure, you mentioned it. I might as well throw it up here. Even though again, big game is mentioned. Hey, it helps. Yeah. Literally anything that comes in, whether it's Patreon, whether it's Super Chat. Hell, whether it's people buying merch.
Yep.
Like I invest literally everything back into the site, and yes, I want a better, more consistent stream. And at this point, the thing holding me back more likely is the processing power of the laptop. So, not to float that out there too much. I'll move away from that so I don't look too shameless.
Yeah. So anyway,
7 people stopped watching. I'm trying. Anyway.
Yes.
So
Wednesday, the 12th, Doncic v. Young 2. The rematch and maybe the return.
Possibly the return of the big German. Now, Dirk was initially rumored to be coming back yesterday. Obviously didn't happen. They're hearing that maybe it might not happen as well for Monday. But, there's a chance it could happen Wednesday. And I've got a couple graphics ready. I'm not going to lie. I got a couple graphics ready in case that does happen. But I'm also hearing it could be like another week. If that's the case, then, I'll hold off on that. But it'd be awesome if for our event, Doncic v. Young 2, if he came back then, because it would just add another layer to the narrative that would get people hyped. So, let's see here. Should make a super special Discord for the patrons. That I actually do have. I just only have 2 patrons.
So it was very super secret.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
For sure. Let's see here. You talking about Middleton? We have
I'm trying to find Dirk's tweet that
the talk about Dirk. Yeah. Let's see here. Porter has the salary of a small country's GDP. He does have a big deal for sure. And I do know some people who said that they love Porter, but because of the contract, they love him a little less. But hey, you got the cap space next year. You could do it. You could absolutely do it. And same for Middleton, if that were to be an option as well. But I feel like Middleton's going to be harder to keep now because of what Milwaukee's turning into. Let's see here. Gladly take Porter over Barnes. Dirk, you losing it. How am I losing it? Oh, no, he's talking about side to side. I'm like, what did I say? What was so controversial?
All right, so Tim McMahon tweeted about an hour ago. Dirk Nowitzki still says he still isn't quite ready to make his season debut. We don't really have a set date in mind, but we'll keep on pushing. Has made significant recent progress. He said that about an hour ago. We'll probably get update. I saw another tweet saying that Dirk Nowitzki will talk to the media after practice tomorrow. An indication his season debut could come as soon as Monday night at home.
They need to give him a little more
rest. That
one
was 18 hours ago, so I just read
okay, I was like, give him a little more rest. Give him like 2 more days.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Wednesday, yeah. Wednesday would be perfect for him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wednesday would be awesome. So, I've had the graphic above, and he said the whole time, again, plugging Wednesday's event. Mexi-Go, Allen, Texas. We're going to be doing the Mavs watch party. We're going to have merch. We're going to be doing commentary throughout the game, pre-game show, all that. So definitely come hang out with us. Check it out.
If this is some good Mexican food.
Yeah, and we'll have food and drink specials too. Let me see here. I can actually tell you what those specials are because Mexi-Go actually put out a post advertising that the other day.
Nice.
Stole for me.
Joke. What do you call it?
You're fired. No. Drink specials, $5 margaritas, and 20% all appetizers is what they're going to be doing for anyone there. Just come in, tell them you're there for the Dallas Prospect watch party, and they'll hook you up. $5 margaritas, 20% off all appetizers.
Yep. So it'll be fun. Definitely. We have a good time talking Mavs, watching Mavs. Come out, support, buy some merch, meet DDP, the all-powerful super celebrity A-lister, YouTube A-lister DDP, and his YouTube trusty A-lister sidekick, yours truly.
Who's yours truly?
Yours truly.
I was going to say, I didn't hire anyone. If that's your nickname, it's terrible.
Unbelievable. And then, I wish I lived in Dallas. I could go to Mexico. Man, Armin, you can just fly down to Dallas, bro.
I think he's like all the way in like Slovenia or something.
Hey, it's only $480. Ticket.
Yeah, and then your food there.
And then your food there is 20% off, man. It's a deal.
Yeah.
It's a steal.
Important to note, because I did have someone ask me about this. Entry into the event, there's no like cover charge or anything, so you're cool. Like just come in and come hang out with us, and you'll be set. Like there's nothing like that, and you get food and drink specials. So worth clarifying.
Yep. Very, very true. So, yeah, come out, like I said, talk Mavs, watch Mavs, have a good time, eat some great food, get some great drink.
Yeah, you've been out to our watch parties before at the other Mexi-Go location. Yeah, it's great food and drinks there.
Yep.
Let me see here.
And then we're also showing you our website with all our merch.
Here's our merch store here. So we got some Dallas Prospect
Look at those
merch.
Those beautiful shirts.
Blow this up a little bit.
Hey guys, is the holiday season is here?
Yeah, that's why I got it rolled out when I did. So we got our classic look here.
Yeah.
We got all kinds of different colors and shirt designs. We got the ladies covered as well.
Tank tops are so perfect for this time.
Here's one of our Luka Legend designs.
Yeah.
Just the Mike and Fist logo, the alternate color scheme for the Luka Legend one.
Yup.
Yeah, we got that. Eventually, we're going to be rolling out as well, like phone cases and stuff like that. Right now, we just got shirts. Yes, we have a more products button. Come on, guys. Yes, sir. We got the
Every
slogan
legend
here. Every legend was once a prospect. And behind that, you got the
Create Your Own
Mike logo.
I like that.
Yeah. We got that as well. And like I said, we're going to have new designs rolling out pretty much every couple weeks. So if you want to check that out, it's up here. Represent.com/store/the Dallas Prospect, and the Dallas Prospect has dashes
in between.
Yep. So enough plugging of my amazing merch store.
Greetings from Texas, Dallas, Texas, CPO.
Hey, that's what's up.
Man, we're all the way in Italy. Let's go. We're all over the world now.
I thought you were saying someone was saying, like, greetings, I'm in Dallas, Texas. Like, oh, going really abroad. 40 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy. Man, that's cool, man. Sipo. Salute. 36% this year. Oh, they're still in their debate. Yeah. Gotcha. But yes, let's see. What else did we want to touch on? Anything in the show? Do you know?
I think we've pretty much have it all covered.
Yeah. So we've plugged the event. We've plugged the merch store and everything. I can be a little more shameless and give you that again.
Super shameless. Yep.
Yeah. So yes. These are the graphics, apparently, that people point out. They've never noticed how awesome my logo is.
Mm-hmm.
Did design it, though.
Yeah, you did design it.
I did design it.
You worked very hard.
I did.
Yeah.
Don't.
Work. No, I was just saying you worked very hard on that. I'm trying to give you your props, man.
Record scratch. Oh, man.
That's hilarious. Oh, man. Thank Andrea for doing that.
She's an Instagram model now. She's
very successful. She's also a Mavericks season ticket owner. So
there you go.
I guess if any of you guys ever see her in the games,
Armin's clarifying he likes the picture before or the logo before the pic. Gotcha. Appreciate that, Armin. What logo? Yeah. But yeah, she does all kinds of modeling of like sportswear and stuff like that on Instagram.
She's a friend of the podcast, friend of the show.
Yep. She's actually potentially someone that's going to come on every now and then.
Yes.
And do some kind of like guest spots talking Mavericks.
Whenever she her calendar, I'm kind of the one keeping in touch with her.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever her calendar kind of eases up a little bit, she's really busy. She has expressed interest in hopping on the show sometimes and giving her 2 cents and
again, she's been long since a Mavericks season ticket holder.
Oh, yeah.
And very, very knowledgeable in the Mavericks, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was impressed as well talking with her.
Yeah.
Because initially, I thought she was interested in, like, doing the stuff because she does the Instagram model, like, so sporting the shirts. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And then when she mentioned that, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I kind of talked with her a little bit and was like, yeah, no, absolutely. Like, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. So, yeah. Dallas Prospect Network is always open to new contributors.
Yep.
If you got something to bring to the table, Max does some scouting reports and stuff for us.
Speaking of that,
plug in Max real quick. Is that what you were about to do?
Yeah. So Max, who's the other guy? I know his Twitter was draft
Mavs draft
.net. They're doing a third round draft podcast.
Third round draft picks. Third round picks, I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to plug in Max. Draft
his
content.
new podcast, yeah. So he was on. We ran the premiere of that, I think, Wednesday night, and it's Max, and it is. Let's see, third round picks is the show's title. Richard and let me see the other guy's name here, and Bibbs or who we got. So we got Mavs draft, and we got Bibbs corner along with Rangers King.
Yep.
Who does this? And this is going to be like a new kind of weekly, maybe every 10 days, something like that.
Yep.
Mavs draft talk and stuff like that. And so you're getting the whole idea throughout. We're not just going to give you the content to talk about it right in the weeks leading up to the draft. You're going to get the analysis and the latest all in the lead up to that throughout the year. So there you go.
Yep. So
Mav Zero, what's up?
Hey, bro, how you doing? Definitely check
sporting prospect in Netherlands.
Yeah, so definitely check out his podcast. I'm sure he's going to say some good things. He's a very knowledgeable guy.
Yep.
Definitely will give you all the numbers and everything that needs to go with it. As you can tell, he's doing that right now in the chat section.
Looking over there, yeah.
He's definitely a very knowledgeable guy. Very young guy. Definitely has a promising trajectory.
Yeah.
In this line of work, so definitely.
And like I said, he was a listener who was supporting the show and everything like that, and became a contributor for us part time. So it works out. If you got stuff and want to talk about it, the door is open. So hit us up.
I think we're about done. How long have we been going for?
55 minutes. So
wow,
actually, we've been going for an hour. The recording of it that I upload after the fact as the podcast has been going for 55 minutes. Okay. I tried to leave out like our countdown clock and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does all the technical stuff.
If you guys want more views, you should start arguing about every point. Works for ESPN for sure. Well, Dallas Prospect was started to be an alternative.
No, it's not. It started to be. I'm just
You are out of your mind. We should say, here's what we should do. We should do it in the tone that we're arguing, but we're agreeing with each other. I agree with everything you said.
No, Luka Doncic is going to be the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
We're agreeing. Oh, okay.
Oh, man. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up our time for this show. Thank you to everyone for listening. I'm going to be on here later. Maybe not on here, but I'm going to be doing a Cowboys post-game show with Big Game James and producer G. They're in Arlington. So we'll be doing all of that.
I'll be listening.
Yep. Cowboys game here in a little less than an hour now, so I got to split time between those duties and everything like that.
Yep.
But we will be back for Mavs Fast Break. Obviously, again, one more time, come out Wednesday night, hang out with us. If we have a good turnout, we can make this a regular thing. We can do this like every month, every 6-8 weeks, whatever you guys want to do.
Somewhere closer than Allen.
And hey, think about this too. Even if this game doesn't get you super hyped up for it, it's coming out and kind of like interacting within the rest of our community that we're trying to build. And we'll get playoff dates for these watch parties too.
Oh, bro!
So if you're more excited about that potential, just understand we got to lay the groundwork now.
Yeah.
So hit the Facebook link, RSVP if you can, give us an idea of head count. If you can't do that, whether it's you don't have a Facebook or whatever, just come out at least, hang out with us. Great food, great drinks, and we're gonna have a damn good time watching Doncic v. Young 2.
The rematch.
The rematching.
The return.
Possibly the return. Man, this graphic would be a great time to plug this. Let me see here. Well, here. Let me adjust the model one. Let me throw this one up here first, promoting the event, and then you saw the last graphic I did, right? The flyer graphic.
She said she'll come out if it was a little closer than Allen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to tell them the opposite of that to help get more people to come out.
I'm not gonna use.
I'm kidding.
But future dates. So what we have to do is we have to turn out for this one, and then we'll have other watch parties closer. Maybe we can do the one in Plano. I know Plano's a lot closer than Allen for a lot
Here
of people.
is the new graphic here, the new flyer.
That looks
and it's a
legit.
vertical flyer here. Watch party, Allen, Texas, Mexi-Go, food and drink specials, Doncic, Young, the rematch. This is
half my face.
Our start time is oh, you're trying to match the half face for them. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Matching so we'll start at 6:30. Might start roughly 6:30, might be a little earlier for our pregame show.
Yep.
But we're going to do that. We're going to have a good time. So, thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, remember
every prospect.
Oh my God, you're so fired. You're so fired.
Every legend.
No, you're not. Hold on.
Luka Doncic.
Find my drops.
Luka Doncic was once a prospect, but now he's a legend.
Oh my God. Luka is Luka legend. I'm just going to hit the wrong buzzer over and over for your fail of drop. Every legend was once a prospect. Salute.